Hey folks, Gary Dean here with Sentiment Timing. This is our technical video report for Monday, May 11th, 2026. So there's really not a whole lot to go over. The bulls continue to march higher. We did see a little bit of selling today. We actually took we had a strangle trade where we had the 739 puts, and then we had this 740 calls. And it came up, and we started seeing some selling right here, and this really kicked it up. This our high volume reversal bar, and from there, that's where we had a pretty nice drop, and then we started getting our buy signals. This is a new indicator that I'm creating, and it actually the market follows them pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with the results. But anyway, we had a buy signal there, a buy signal there, and that was all the bulls needed. I actually thought they were going to go red at one point, and I don't think that would have been really too healthy because we were, making new all-time highs, and then we just had really, once we got this reversal bar, the high volume reversal bar, things really started picking up on the downside, but it found support where it should have, and from there we got a bounce, and now we're going to keep an eye on the the short-term resistance is 739.43, and then 739.77, and then the line in the sand for the bears would be the 740.22. If they get above that, then you just have to anticipate that we're going to be making another run at new all-time highs. But this market is really, really extended, but I think the more people just don't believe in it, the more we're going to just see this thing grind higher. But like I said, I'm on the side where I'm not really adding too much to the portfolio. We did on Friday with the big drop in the TSSI, I added that, and then the new addition is SIDU. That's doing fantastic. Actually, all the portfolio stocks did really, really well today. And, so right now we're just really waiting things out. And, once we make a top, then we'll probably turn around and get that, the pullback that I'm expecting. That it's probably going to be pretty quick. That's the thing. It's going to be a fast and probably sharp. And really what I'm going to be looking at is a move to come somewhere down into these levels here, into our institutional into our primary accumulation zones, but it will go deeper than that. I'm just trying to get the box up so we can measure it here and see what the exact where we'd be looking for some type of low once the actual top is in. And wave structure wise, it's pretty. I mean, we're pretty up there, meaning that there's not much more. Say waves that need to be done to complete the fifth wave, and that's why once this is done, I'm really on the side that we're going to make this will complete the wave one, and then we're going to make a wave two, and then the wave three up. But you can see we have divergences are everywhere. This our heavy indicators been pinned down to the overbought levels for quite some time now, so we're just kind of waiting for that to break. And again, like I said, it's going to be a pullback. It may be sharp, and then from there, the next move should be up to the upside. So let's take a look at IWM and see what that is doing today, because that was actually really strong at one point, and then towards the same thing towards the end of the day, we saw a little bit of selling. But again, just looking at the wave structure, we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're completing 5 waves to the upside. And once that's done, again, this is where I'm anticipating that we're going to get the next drop, and then from there will probably be a really good buying opportunity. So let's take a look at a 5-minute bar on this, and you can see we actually had some pretty good high volume reversal bars here. If I zoom in on this, we can see that these were right up here when we were trading somewhere up into that 286.60 area. We had a high volume reversal bar, and from there it dropped all the way back down to the 285. So it was a nice little setup there. And if we even move into, hang on one second, because this is actually going to be, okay, so you can see we didn't really come all the way down into our primary accumulation zone, but you can see buyers stepped in right at support right there. So we did get a little bounce. It wasn't as big as the spiders, but if we take a look at a 2-minute chart here, now this is again, these on a 2-minute chart, these indicators get whipsawed around, but you can see they were pretty accurate on all of these with it. So not this one, then most ones fall, but you can see we had a high volume reversal bar at the lows, and from there, that's where we saw IWM jump from the 284.92 back up to the 285.38. So it was a nice bounce off of it. It held support. It was actually a pretty good long setup if anybody took it. And now we have to just wait and see how they play out when we start getting into our primary distribution zones. Because if we see IWM get above this 286.56, most likely we're coming up and making new all-time highs. So really to summarize everything, I do believe we're in the later innings of this wave 5 of 5, and once that completes, that will make our wave 1, and from there I'm anticipating that we will have a deeper correction that will take us into our primary accumulation zones, and from there that should complete wave 2, and then we're going to have a wave 3 back up to new all-time highs. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.